I mean, wild weather from coast to coast, whether you're here trying to keep track of what we're seeing or, on the East Coast with all of that. I mean, craziness.
Yeah, some of the energy we were just talking right before that segment, some of that energy came in from the Pacific, impacted us with this, that round of snow. And weather goes west to east, so we have more weather on the way here going into this week. That will translate to more active weather across the country in the week ahead. But here's what's going on right now. We have new winter storm warnings in place. They go into effect tomorrow night. This is for the Sierra above 3,500 feet. And we're going to see rain and snow showers on and off through much of tomorrow, but it's going to be fairly light stuff. The impacts that we're going to see will really be felt on Wednesday. Wednesday, we're calling a first alert action day across the Sierra because of the snow. But look at the alerts in place across the Pacific Northwest. You have blizzard warnings for the Cascades and even across portions of Idaho. Winter storm warnings in place across much of the Northwest. And then you have high wind warnings in place across northern Nevada, too. So this is going to be a strong system coming in, but most of the impacts and the brunt of this storm will be north of our area. We're getting the tail end on the southern extent of this. So that means we're looking at snow for this year, of course, with impacts when it comes to Wednesday travel near whiteout conditions and certainly chain controls too. So here's how the timing plays out. We're going to stop the clock. This is 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. You see the rain showers coming in across the valley. Again, very minimal impacts with this first round, and rain snow mix across some of the higher elevations. This is with a cold front though. So this will set the stage for the bigger event that comes in on Wednesday, because the cold air starts settling in, the snow levels start to drop. So by Wednesday morning now, you start to see the snow coming in across the higher elevations right there along the passes, filling in from north to south. We'll see some showers across the valley, a lot of dry time though. The valley looking at about 1/10 of an inch of rainfall. So very minimal when it comes to valley impacts. But if you are heading up the hill Wednesday afternoon, see these deeper blues, those are going to bring in snowfall rates of 1 to 2 inches per hour. You think back to this past Saturday and the impacts we had on the Sierra then, very similar impacts because the snow comes in pretty quickly, piles up quickly, but also containing some gusty winds, and that will lead to whiteout conditions, especially at the passes. Thursday is down to our south when we really start to see some improvement and a break between storms, because yet another one comes in by this weekend with more valley showers and Sierra snow. When it comes to snowfall amounts, here's how it breaks down across much of Plumas County, just a couple of inches, and then you head further south and areas like Grass Valley to Colfax. I'm not looking at any snow accumulation for you, mainly rain, but then the amounts increase a lot as you go up the higher elevations. Donner Summit, about 1 to 2 feet of snow. We're looking at 1 to 2 feet of snow in Kirkwood as well. South Lake Tahoe will do quite well. About a few inches coming your way for Pollock Pines, and then further south as you get up into Pinecrest, 10 to 18 inches there for you. And then Arnold looking at 5 to 10 inches. Sonora, Groveland, little to no snow at all as you're mainly rain, just mixing with some snowflakes from time to time. Otherwise, forecast tonight, a little bit cool, back into the 30s. But it's behind that system where you start to see those temperatures at night drop down even more. So tomorrow, not a bad day, just a couple of scattered showers in place for the valley. Higher rain chances as you head west toward the Delta, the Bay Area, certainly with rain snow mix in place across the Sierra. Forecast, here it is for the week ahead. Notice as you get behind the storm on Thursday, see the temperatures in the valley close to freezing. And with all that moisture in place, we'll have widespread frost Thursday morning. The afternoon, the sun returns, clouds come back in for Friday, and then we'll see showers and potentially accumulating snow in the Sierra yet again going into this upcoming weekend. For the foothills in the Sierra, you have a first alert action day on Wednesday with impactful travel. And then Thursday, if you're heading up to the Sierra, Thursday's not a bad day to travel. And by the weekend, of course, we'll be watching the next round of snow. Right now, it doesn't look like too much of a big system coming our way next weekend, but certainly looking at more accumulating snow, which is great news for the ski resorts. Hunter?